Hi, it's Corrine, and today I wanted to share a baby album that I've just completed. This album was a custom ordered album, and the lady who ordered it, sweet lady, she ordered it for a friend of hers who's having twins, a boy and a girl. So she had asked me to make a first year baby album for boy and girl themed. So this album covers the first 12 months in the baby's lives. And she sent me some pictures of the nursery, how it's decorated, and it's decorated in gray and white chevron with yellow accents. So that is why I did the cover the way I did it, is the mom can leave this set in the nursery and it should match very well. On the side here I hand dyed some ribbon. This ribbon was white and I needed a soft yellow ribbon, so I used some Adirondack in Sunshine Yellow. Sorry, I don't think that's going to pick that up very well, but this is by Ranger, and I was able to dye the ribbon and it turned out to be a perfect yellow, the exact yellow I needed. So on the front here there's some American Craft thickers. Love this font, and I did a pinwheel on the front, and again I used that yellow that should tie in perfectly, and I used a fabric brad that should also match perfectly. This book is 8 1/4 by 8, and it is a chunky book. I used Laura Dennison's Stack the Deck binding system and this paper here is from the Chevron stack by the Paper Studio. I got that at Hobby Lobby. On the spine here, the spine is, I think, 4 1/2. I did a corset style up the side here. Again, this will match the nursery perfectly, I think. And then there's the back. So now when you open the album, each side on the left is for the boy and on the right is for the girl. So that's the same throughout the album. And the first 2 pages here are the welcome home pages. So this is when the baby's first born. Every page has a photo mat, and this will hold a 4 by 6 photo. And this here is their stats. I covered up their names, but there's their stats, so the mom can fill it out with all their information, and she can also add photos to the pockets as well. And I used DCWV, the baby stack. It has both boy and girl themes in it, and it has some vellum quotes in it, cute papers. I also used a couple papers from the K & Company Itsy Bitsy Boy collection. These are really cute too. And this is the girl side, so again she can place photos in here. And then this is month 1 for the boy and for the girl. So every page has a pull-out tag on the side that I designed with a bracket shape, and these are, I think this is like 6 1/2 by 7 size, so a large, like a 5 by 7 can be placed on the back of this, and then every single one the mom can write down, you know, what's going on month 1, what they're eating, just whatever she'd like to journal. And every single month they're the same, except of course the next one's month 2, so on and so forth. So when my son was little, I wrote down everything, how he was sleeping, notes to him, things like that. So hopefully the mom will do that as well, because we all know how quickly we forget things that happen. So every page is, if there's something going over the photo mat, it's left open so she can slip the photo behind. So here's just some cutouts from a sticker collection that I backed on some cardstock. And on this side, this is a Wild Orchid craft flower with some pearl spray and some halfback pearls. And then the girls' mat is on this side as well. For month 2, there's 2 different pockets. This one says Sweet Baby Boy, and there is the photo mat and a couple journaling cards. Pictures can be placed on the back of there as well and inside the pockets. This one here says, I used an Allie Edwards stamp, and it says Beautiful You. There's a bow with a halfback pearl, some journaling cards, and her photo mat as well. Next page has this cute little bunny rabbit, and it's dimensional. And on this side there's a wild orchid craft flower, some flowers that I had in my stash, and I used some sade and rhinestones here. And where the picture goes, I left the backing on it so the mom can slip her photo in and then take off the plastic backing and place that down over the photo. The next two pages, this one has a metal tag that says peekaboo. It has some baker's twine in blue, and again it's left open. I put some cutout flowers on here with some enamel dots, very girly looking. And on this side, on both sides there's two vellum tags or quotes. This one says blessing from heaven. This one here says you are so loved. And both of these open up to reveal more photos. This one here has a magnetic closure, so the mom can add 4 more 4x6 photos here. And this one, the seam binding unties to open up. Next page has mama and baby elephant, super cute. And on this side are some really pretty lavender flowers that match the paper very well. Next one has this cute little bunny rabbit. And on this side is some seam binding, again left open so a photo can slide underneath. There's also some little flowers with pearls. Next two pages are pockets, as you can see. This one I printed out memories to go along the top, and they have their photo mats in each one, but they also have little journaling cards. This one says sweet, lucky, and happy. So mom can journal on the back of these if she'd like. Add photos to the pocket as well. And on this side it says beautiful daughter. It has some rhinestone trim, a bow with an enamel dot. And then the next two pages are waterfall pockets. On the front here I used some Heidi Grace paper, which I love, that I had in my stash. And I also, if you can see it, I used some of this gorgeous trim from Craft Supplies 1. I did that on both, the lace on both. And then this here is crochet trim, same thing, Craft Supplies 1. Let me see if you can see that up close. I just got that in. That is gorgeous trim. So on both of these I did a Velcro closure and a waterfall. So mom can add several more photos on these as well. And this one's a large heart rhinestone bling, as you can see, with the same thing. And on this I made the heart a little bit higher than I did the button. That way when it closes they don't bump into each other. Next page is a pocket here. This has another Ellie Edwards stamp that says made my heart happy. I added some enamel dots, a photo mat, and then also another little journaling card. It says 2 little blessings sent from above, twice the smiles, twice the love. So mom can add photos on the back of that as well. And on this side is some American Crafts glitter tape. This is the flower mesh bling from Craft Supplies 1. I love this. There's a really pretty butterfly, again from Craft Supplies 1, which she has tons of colors in of the butterflies. Super pretty. Perfect for the girl page. And then I added a couple buttons that are flowers. Next page is, it's using those same American Crafts thickers, excuse me, it spells out sweet. And I have some of those same flowers with a dimensional heart here and a rhinestone brad. And the last two pages are pockets. This one is an Ellie Edwards stamp. Actually, excuse me, this is a Heidi Swap stamp. and I embossed it with clear embossing. I used some buttons that I had in my stash, a couple photo mats, and then this here is a little tag, and it has an Allie Edwards stamp on it. It says, "So much to be thankful for." I used some seam binding on it. And on this side, I printed this paper out. It's absolutely gorgeous. I put the word delightful in the same font color as this doily, so it matches perfect. I used some flat back pearls. There's a couple photo mats as well, a journaling card that says "with a grateful heart," and another tag with an Allie Edwards stamp that says "favorite story." There's a bow and enamel dot, and I used a similar paper to this, so the tag matched perfect. And that is the book. So I hope she likes it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks so much for stopping by.